it do, what it is, y'all. It's your girl Blac Pop, aka DaBaby, aka Azuka, and you're now tuned in to Slow Talk TV. On the docket, we got DaBaby. How y'all feeling about the DaBaby apology tour now that we back outside? To be honest, if I was him, I would be so over it, because it's like at this point they really trying to force his hand. You know, he did apologize, and it's like, Miley Cyrus, shut the f up. Nobody was talking to your chicken butt ass. You looking for attention, talking about something you want to school him. I'm sure his girl has a gay friend that can school him. Like, he don't even know you. Like, he ain't your kid, he ain't your child, but he act like one. So he calls himself a baby, and at the same time, it's like, this is exactly what he gets, because he's gotten away with so much. He's gotten away with so much that he feels that he's untouchable, and now the industry is handing him his ass to show him that you're not that powerful. And it's what he gets. It's what he deserves. Do you know how many people are happy to see this? I personally am happy, but I know how it feels to be the one who keeps up and messing up and messing up and messing up, and just gotta bow down before the family because you the family, but you always messing up. And then now this is his, I guess I wouldn't call it a final strike, because cancel culture likes to make it seem like they cancel everybody, but you know they don't really keep them canceled. But at the same time, who are we to like really cancel anyone forever? It's just that, learn your lesson. You know, I feel like cancel culture is very necessary. You know, even if a day ever comes that I need to be canceled, I'm glad it happens, because then I'll learn. But there comes a time, well, at the same time, honestly, it's really what he gets. All the people, all the women that he's kicked, slapped, punched, you know, and while kick that nigga while he down, and kick him good, because it's what he get. And now he's gonna know how to act if he wants to come back to the industry. If you ask me, just putting myself in his shoes, like what my mind state I would have been out. You know, I already apologized. I apologized, and y'all still want another apology? I'll be like, f this shit, goddamn. Whatever. Who f me? I f with them. You know. Sometimes, and you know, it's all respect to the LGBT community, but this is just an example. It's not no disrespect to them. It's just about sometimes when you know that you will f up and you just keep f up. You know, it's like, you know, like, and then there's a part of you that is really, really, really sorry, and there's like, no, say sorry again. It's like, nah, man, f that shit. I already said. You know, just being honest. Like, hopefully you learn from this lesson. Hopefully he don't catch a fade with Chris Brown, because you know Chris Brown was coming out talking spicy. He was talking spicy, talk to me nice. You see, people are picking sides, and it's just like, you got to be careful with who you offend. And you got to remember that you are not immortal. The same people you see on your way up, the same people you see on your way down. And eventually, when you think you bigger than what you are, when you get too lost in your ego, life has a funny way of reminding you that you are not that. So, next up, Diddy and Young Miami. Okay, Caresha, see you. Hopefully she could clean it up, because you never know. You play your cards right, you could get that bag. I just hope that you're allowed to see it. And that's word to Biggie and Kim Porter. All I can say is, make sure you have a device on your phone where JT can, you know, track you down on all your moves. So if anything happens, JT know where you at, and JT know where and who you was with. Because, you know, Diddy. Did I say Jay-Z this whole time? Oh my God. But yeah, like I said, hopefully you, JT got a tracker device on you, so she knows wherever you going, who you with, especially when you mess around with Diddy, because, you know, we've heard some things and we've seen some things, and that's word to Kim Porter and word to Biggie. Honestly, I don't know if this is gonna last. You never know. Opposites can really attract, because Caresha is a ghetto, and it's like Diddy, that's not his type. He needs you to shut the up, listen, and play your role. And if you do clean up your ghetto-ness, you will never have to work another stage ever again until it's City Girls reunion. You know, like, how I see it is, you know, maybe Diddy, he just wants to, you know, relive his youth a little bit. You know, JT may just be ready to settle down. What did she say? If we go back on lockdown, she might just have another baby, and she might as well. Shoot. But I don't think Diddy's that stupid either. Because, oh, of course he's not. That's, JT, Caresha is not his type. Caresha is way too ghetto. But if she's smart enough, if she play her cards right, she won't ever have to work another stage again. All she'll have to do is show up for the City Girls reunion, because as you can see, JT booing up, she booing up, and at least it's with a man that's, I guess, a high earning man. You know what I mean? Like, why not? Why not have a little fun? But I ain't gonna hold you. This pair is either giving me Diddy just trying to have some fun, he trying to feel young again, or it's some ritualistic vibe. Girl. And I feel like it was a little too early for her to be posting that, because he knows, because he's a private man. He's a Scorpio, and she's an Aquarius. We're going to see how he's going to pin that down, you know. Anyway, next on the docket, we got Nelly divorces. Oh, I mean, Nelly breaks up with his 6-year longtime girlfriend. Huh? All I can say is, when pretty privilege goes to waste. Waste 6 years on this fool, only to be demoted to just friends. Honestly, if you ask me, being a girlfriend is a scam, because all you are is a placeholder until he feels some type of way, or you feel some type of way. He wants something new, or you get tired of waiting, you know. And it's just like, you can't get that time back. And this is why you gotta have some type of end game with men, because regardless if you don't need one, you're still gonna have to deal with them, because it's like they'll use you for everything you got. They'll use you just to rent out your and all you got was a couple bills, a couple bags, a couple gifts, you know, a couple dates, and then now you're just, once he realizes he doesn't want you no more after 6 to 10 years, you're just off to the wolves. And it's like, now you have a bitter taste in your mouth about men, because you knew what you wanted in the beginning and in the end. And it's like, you need to have a time limit on men, because you will never get that time back. And it's like, you've seen it all, you've done it all, you're set in your ways. And at the end of the day, everybody knows as men get older, their value goes higher, because as he grows in his career, older women want him, younger women want him. And as we get older, it's just like, I mean, as you preserve your looks, it's just at the same time, it's always somebody hot and fresh. That's what men want. They want youth. You know, it's just the name of the game. If you feel any other way, it's okay. You're not a part of this conversation. And I'm gonna remind you, because people trying to make it seem like, oh no, you don't need it. This new age stuff, I'm not with it. At the end of the day, with women, it's your looks that get you through the door, but it's who you are that gets you kept. And it's like, the older you get, and then you get scorned by men in a certain way, if you don't, you know, try to learn from it, you're not really going to want to keep trying to go out to the bar at 45 and 50 and wondering why men aren't approaching you, because there's younger and fresher women there. It's not the marriage system that fails us. It's people that don't know what they want, that don't have a plan, that give it a bad rep. You get into it for the wrong reasons. And even though half of it is, you know, about legacy, aka business, the other half is finding your companion. When it comes to like love, that's what we teach men. You know, they don't know how to do that. They've been told, what music soul child say? Teach me how to lie, show me the way. And it's gonna be hard if you're not in touch with that feminine, vulnerable side. You know, I've been on a roll this week. You know, I'm gonna save it for another video. But, you know, take note, ladies. That's all I'm gonna say. If you want to be 45 and 50 years old, still trying to find love, be our guest. Be Nelly's guest. because, you know, this is what happens when you don't know what you want, you know, and you don't stand by it, and you're afraid to scare off men because you know what you want. Those are the men, like I said, you need to scare off the wrong men, the men that they just want to see where this goes. No. You have to have an end goal, and that's on purpose. Next on the docket, we got Blac Chyna out Tyga, and she quotes in a tweet saying, "Tyga loves trans. Me too. Smooches." What y'all think about that? You know, her team has come out and made a statement saying that, oh, she was hacked, but they never confirmed that this wasn't true. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Do you think is your man gay if he likes trans? I mean, trans women are women too. They're just men a little extra. He just may, you know, love a little every now and then. As long as the children are in the private school, I'm a soccer mom. I'm home all day. The yard man named Tom. I mean, how would you feel if, like, your man liked that? I ain't gonna hold you. I did have a sugar daddy he used to like to watch trans porn, but I mean, personally for me, I wouldn't want to date anyone who's into it. But I mean, to each his own. To each his own. What makes you, I would say, straight or gay? Because even in these relationships, just because you're not monogamous does not mean you can't be in a loving, happy relationship. It is what it is. Like, people just are getting comfortable with what they like, and that doesn't define you. That just defines them. Let people be who they are. Tyga, you're you. I'm sure it gets way freakier than that in the industry. Next. Oh, God. Next on the topic, we got 42 Doug Weird. Wishing his son a happy birthday as he licks and suck on his neck. Stupid. He really had the nerve to make it seem like, oh, it was something wrong with our eyes. The way your tongue was flickering, like, come on now, you can't play us. And then, of course, he came out and apologized because you know you're wrong and you know you tried it. He's giving me Predator vibes. And it's the fact that you really try to make it seem like it was okay while he was looking us in the eyes doing that. Creepy as hell. Ugh. I don't even know what to say about that, but all I'm going to say is keep your eyes on that Doug. I definitely would like to talk about the Ari situation. You know, she got caught grinding on her gay BFF, you know, and I like talking about the situations because it's like, I need people to understand that just because the celebrities do it, don't mean us regular common folk can do it. And I heard the real reason why there was beefing a couple of weeks ago is because Moneybagg Yo signed his first R&B artist. You know, who's your favorite baby mama influencer? My favorite baby mama influencer is Jada Waiter because she play her place, she play her role, she keep it classy, she keep it cute. And 10 times out of 10, Lil Baby still, you know, trying to make it work out with her because she keeps a good appearance. She don't try to get a reaction out of him, you know. And I know men will be men, but you gotta play the game. Like, all I'm gonna say is even if you do have dirt, your hands are dirty, it's best that we don't know about it. Cause it's like, oh, she's so innocent. We can we can fall for your bullshit, you know. Ari, come on, Ari. Come on, Ari. Well, shout out to Ari, though, because she just bought a building for her new business. Yeah. But, honestly, I would not be okay with that. I disapprove of the whole, you think you could just twerk on a gay dude because he's gay. He's still a man, you know. Everybody's not set up like Moneybagg Yo. You know, because if it was Moneybagg Yo getting caught with a lesbian like that, you wouldn't feel the same way. It wouldn't be the same thing. And I just think that was really disrespectful. And little stuff like that is the door opener to going downhill from here. You know what I mean? You know, and that's one thing about men. One thing about, like, us women, we're used to, like, getting our heart broken, but men aren't used to getting embarrassed. You know what I mean? And he came out and made a statement saying, oh, I have high self-esteem. So I guess that means every woman can do it, huh? Does that mean everyone can do that? No, it doesn't. I wasn't here for her twerking on that guy like that, like she was ready to get it down, because it says that you don't respect your relationship. You know what I mean? Like, certain things that you just gotta have respect and truth from. Like, it just is what it is. And just because Ari do it doesn't mean that you could do it. Because it's a lot of stuff that celebrities do that now women have taken the traits of it, and they wonder why they still don't have certain things. Yeah, I just found that really, really disrespectful. You know, and even if it was because he signed a new female artist, and maybe that's the reason why you feeling away, that's still a bag. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I don't know. You got to see the end game. You got to have an end game plan. Like, this is why it's so important to control your emotions, because I thought I could see them. Well, today, after that video, I don't know if he would marry her. Get the bag. Get the ring, girl. Because at least after whatever, how many years you can request certain things if things don't go right. So, there's that. Last but not least, how y'all feel about the Pop Smoke album? I was supposed to talk about this like almost a week or two ago. Honestly, I feel like the Pop Smoke album was subpar. 50. Why you ain't calling me? Like, I had the ideas. It's just the fact that they keeping him on this same New York drill beat. You know, I like the song Stop Shut That. Stop Shut That. Na 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 Blac. Na 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 when I buy like weed. Who let PushaT on this project talking about some Tyler Creator had the best album of the year, Pop by the drop, and I'm next? Like, shut your stupid ass up. Who let that go? Who is the manager of this? Who is your manager? Who is your manager? Who is the manager, and who's in charge of this? Like, you tarnishing this man's name. Like, he had like 3, maybe 4 good songs that I liked, but it wasn't moving. What I really wanted to hear from Pop Smoke was, if he should have went, like, he should have gave us what's hot. Why you ain't get on the Afro beat with Wizkid? Why you ain't get on, if you gonna talk that top shot, you know, why you ain't get on a beat with Vibes Cartel or Alkaline? Adidas, Movado. We could have had that. Give us a summer wine. Because that's what you do it for. You're doing it for the ladies. This is for my ladies. What Tupac said, don't rap for the niggas, rap for the because we gonna come out and support you. We gonna get dressed up. And then the niggas gonna come out because they about to play that new pop. Like, seriously. It's just the fact, because I loved Pop Smoke. He was a real star. I like the fact that he knew how to switch it up. He knew how to code switch. When he was with his men, he was a man's man. You know what I mean? And then he was a ladies' man. And then he was a star. He knew all 3 components, and that's why I liked him so much. But, you know, we'll see. I mean, music is music. We still got the old stuff that we could always bump to, but it's just like, goddamn, these labels are just dropping the bag. Y'all not really listening. Y'all not really hip. Like, anywho, let me know what your thoughts and feelings are in the comments below. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at It's Black Pop, and also follow my backup page at Soda Talks TV. And it's your girl Black Pop, and I'm out.